My name is Matthew Byert. I am here as a diesel technology student in Canby. I was inspired to fall into the diesel technology field just due to growing up on the farm with my family, or on a family farm. There's always stuff to work on out on the farm, and I never really knew if I wanted to go agriculture and go full-time farming or if I wanted to go more into the fixing of stuff. And I just kind of decided I would rather join this way of the farm, I guess, of just being able to fix stuff, because that is not cheap anymore. My dad and grandpa have been really big supporters of me going through this field. I mean, not only do they want the cheap labor, but I think they also realize that I'm also the next generation of the farm and going to take the farm over, so they've been extremely supportive with helping me get through school and helping push me through school to be the best that I can be. I was really led into Minnesota West based on the smaller class sizes. I had kind of looked into other programs, and a lot of times it just seems so overwhelming. There's just so many other kids around you, and you got these big massive shops and all this stuff, but you're also just a number, it seems like a lot of the time in some of those places. But it feels a lot more personable at a smaller place like Minnesota West. An area of the kind of diesel technology field, or I would say mechanics field, that I'm more interested in is I like working on the bigger type farm equipment. I enjoyed over my internship this past summer. I did it at John Deere, Midwest Machinery in Madison, Minnesota. We're working on combines, planters and drills and stuff like that. Just anything to put the crop in the ground and take it out. I really enjoyed working on more of the mechanical type things. On my internship, I kind of got thrown all over the place. I did a lot of just kind of smaller stuff, lawnmowers, which entry-level guys are going to be doing a lot of that anyways. And then I got thrown on a couple of different combines and some corn planters and grain drills. Just kind of whatever the service manager could find for me. If the guy needed help, just kind of throwing me in there to help learn. And a couple of inspection-wise, just because that's a lot of what we did was tractor inspections and combine inspections. So just learning what everything does and what to look for was a lot of what I learned. One of the kind of bigger goals or milestones that I came across was kind of just from transitioning last year into the summer, then working full-time at a dealer and just being able to change up everything and figure out what it's really like out in the real world, and just being successful in the real world in a shop. I thought that was probably one of the biggest goals that I feel I accomplished, was just being able to adapt to that and learn what that was all like, and then come back here and then now apply some of that stuff that I learned to my schooling and to help, or to become a little bit better student as I go forward. I think if anybody has any kind of interest in coming to Minnesota West, whether, I mean, mainly diesel technology, but I guess whatever you want to be, just get out there and do walkthroughs at the schools. They're extremely easy to set up. I mean, I think I was here 3 or 4 different times before throughout high school and whatnot. It's extremely easy. All it takes is an email or whatever just to set up a visit. If you have any kind of interest, just set up that visit and just go walk through and see what you think of it. Or maybe try and get some kind of internship or something. Go work in that force if you can a little bit, and just try and gain yourself some just background and gain some knowledge on what it's actually like, and then make your decision from there whether you like what you see, or if you don't, then maybe you got to find a different path. But if you can go out, just make those connections and make those visits. That's the biggest thing I can say.